Well, hello, hello, hello. Make sure everything's running here. Volume down on the laptop. All right, let's see. Yep, looks like everything's running there. Sorry, I got a little lag between what I do and what I see on the screen here. Give everybody a couple of minutes to show up. Oh, I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. I'm still trying to wake up. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started. My plan is to start with an image. We'll get an idea of what we want. We'll get ChatGPT to create a prompt for us. We'll use Leonardo to create the image or images as necessary. And we'll see what we end up with. So, I think today, unless somebody else has an idea, I think today we're going to go with something steampunk. Does that sound fun? So, let's start with a background image of some sort. I know that we, well, let me show you how I kind of do things. Now, there are a couple of ways, now, depending upon the book that it is. If it's a book that I'm familiar with, then it's a lot easier for me to go through and get memorable areas, memorable parts of the book. You kind of know where they're at and at what stage they happen in the book. If it's a book that I'm not familiar with, I kind of rely on ChatGPT and Cliff Note style websites to point me in the right direction. A lot of times ChatGPT is wrong. So you really have to double check and sometimes triple check to make sure that the information it's giving you is even correct. So let's just say we're going to do something on I don't know. Let's say Atreyu from the Never-Ending Story. Remember that old book turned into movie? Let's see. Create 5 memorable moments from the book The Never-Ending Story in visual prompt format for text to AI generators. Keep each prompt under 250 characters. I try and do this because it seems like anything over, I should probably be able to spell, huh? Anything over that, the more you give it, the more it seems to get confused. So I try and keep it as minimalistic as possible, right? But still get as much detail as I can. So let's say this one, riding on the back of Falcor, the luck dragon, Bastion soars through the vibrant Fantasia, exploring its wonders and unlocking his own imagination. So we'll take that, and we'll see what AI wants to do with it. We'll just copy paste that in, right? Well, it doesn't really, it's not going to know proper names or a luck dragon. So we'll see what happens with this. It may be familiar with the Never-Ending Story altogether and may recognize those. So we'll see. I've got it set here. We're going to do it under diffusion, Leonardo diffusion, and Leonardo style. We'll do 2 of each, just so we have a kind of option. I'll do 2 Leonardo style and 2 none. And we'll see what we come up with. Boy, that is the scariest Falcor I've ever seen. Yeah, all the way around. Let's not use any of those. Falcor is supposed to be hairy and cute, right? Let's get rid of these. See if we get something different out of deliberate. So what these are your fine-tuned models. So you have the availability through Leonardo to use as many custom models as possible. So or that are available. Users are constantly inputting new models. Every one of these does something different, right? K-pop idol generator, Supergirls. I mean, there's photography, there's Pixar, Disney, there's all kinds of different things here that will all give you a different image, a different style to the art that you're trying to accomplish, right? Like fantasy, pastel colors. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. And then if you click on there, it'll show you the kind of art that's already been generated with each of these models. And if you get into this, you'll discover your favorites. Right now, I think the search is busted, so you can't really search for anything. But you can, if you know the name of it, you can do A through Z, and you can just go through it that way. Yeah. So we've already used. Let's get out of this. So we're going to move to the deliberate. We'll leave it at none. This also has a Leonardo option. I believe most of them do. We'll do 2 of each. Now each time I do this, it's using 2 tokens. It really depends on the model that you use, how many tokens you're going to use. I've still got just a little over 1,000 tokens left, and everything resets in 11 hours. That resets for the whole month because I'm a paid subscriber. I get 8,500 tokens for the month is my tier. Look at these are all quite a bit pastel, aren't they? Again, not what we're looking for. So let's try something different. What are we going to go for? Dreamscaper is a good one as well that I like to use. Yeah, again with the pastels. I mean, that Falcor there is looking better. It's just no hair on it. And if I remember correctly, the original Falcor didn't have wings. Yeah. Anyway, you see the point. You try and fine tune it as best you can. Now you understand why whenever I do mine, it ends up creating those images that I end up getting, as crazy and wild and wacky as they are, because I've given myself this strict adherence model, right? I have to take the first one that I take, or that it gives me. So I don't even do the 2 to 8 here. I just always stick it at 1 image. Whatever it gives me is what I use, and I don't adjust them at all, like I say in the videos. So it really depends on the prompt that you give it. We could, like, if you want to see what one looks like, let's see. See if we can find this in PDF format, and just take a little excerpt right out of the book. We're going to destroy PDF. Let's see. Just find a little thing here. He was rather pale and out of breath, but despite the hurry he had been in, the moment before, he was standing in an open doorway as though rooted to the spot. So you could take something like that. Maybe. Come on. Let's see if that does anything here. And just adapt it to what you need, right? So because it's copied out of that, it's going to not have spaces in between a few. There we go. He was rather pale and out of breath, despite the hurry he had been in a moment before. He was standing in the open doorway as though rooted to the spot. So let's just see what that looks like. Let's go back to, I like using diffusion. That's my favorite. It seems to give me the best images of what I'm looking for. So this would be, like I said, the first one that I'd use, right? And that would be the image that I'd take. It does say exactly what the prompt was. I mean, it tells that story, right? Out of breath, standing in an open doorway. And you can see there are a few things that are kind of messed up about it. Like, what's this coming off of his shoulder there? And the shoulder doesn't continue up. But let's go ahead and do the creative upscale anyway, and watch this thing get a little more detailed. There you go. So there it is. I mean, it really brings it into focus quite a bit. It shows exactly what the prompt was saying. I don't like this little piece here, but it is what it is. This is what I'd have to use, right? Now, I could copy this out, go into Photoshop, okay, missing boy. I could go into Photoshop here, copy paste this in and get rid of that with Photoshop. And the way you do that is you take your little lasso tool, zoom in on this thing and just fix it. So let's take everything from here to there, right? And then just tell it generative fill, and generate. Leave it blank. You can add a prompt in there and tell it you want something, but if you just leave it blank, Photoshop will figure it out and fix it for you. Granted, like I said, I don't ever do this for any of the images that I use in the book or in the videos for the books. This is just strictly for my own art, what I do around. But it gives you 3 options here that you can choose from. As you can see, all it is now is just kind of a straight up stick. That one comes to a point. So this didn't really get rid of anything. And I think the reason being, let's just delete that mask. I think the reason being is because it picks it up off of here. So let's take this whole shoulder out and have it fix all of it. And generate. Hopefully it sees this still as clothing and not whatever it thinks it is. There we go. That looks a lot better. Oh, that's even better. Let's take that one. And then we'll just merge it down. And there you have it. Looks a lot better. This is a little off, but that's okay. You can fix that with the lighting. So yeah, that's how you got it. But today we were planning on doing a image from beginning to end. And we were talking about doing cyberpunk, so let's go ahead and do that. Nope, not what I needed. There we go. Alright, so we don't need that anymore. Let's get rid of this. And let's, we'll just create our own little prompt here. A dingy and dusty workshop for a tinkerer with cabinets and a table or a workbench in the style of steampunk. Let's see what that gives us. And there we have it. That's pretty much exactly what it is, but it's a bit cluttered, isn't it, with all this on the floor down here. Let's see what non-Leonardo will give us. Okay. Let's see what Dream Shaper and Deliberate will give us. Okay. And okay. We're doing good. With any of these, I think we'll be all right. Stuff on the floor there. A few things on the floor there. I don't like how this comes out in front because I want to put a character in there somehow. That would mean covering that up. So let's get rid of that one. I like the darkness of this one. Let's use this top one. Yeah, we're going to use you. I'll just get rid of all that stuff on the bottom there. All right, creative upscale it. Hello and welcome. If you have any questions, please feel free. All right, let's see how that did. All right, that cleaned it up quite a bit. Let's copy that out, put it into put it into Photoshop. And again, I'm not a big fan of all this on the ground here. Damn it. I'm going to pull all that out. We'll just fill it with nothing. Just empty floor. Hope that's what it gives me. Like I said, you can put prompts in here. I haven't really messed with the Photoshop prompts that much. I have messed with it a little bit, but I tend to I tend to like Leonardo stuff better. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, I think we're going to go with the cracks. Let's just merge that down. And now we need a little tinkerer or somebody in here, right? I mean, it can't just be an empty room. So let's see if we can create a little guy. We'll go chat GPT. This is a little prompt that I had created that I like to use quite a bit when I'm looking for something in particular. So I tell it how good of a thinker it is, and that it knows how to think outside of the box. Then I ask it to create a visual prompt, and then I give it words that I'd like it to create off of. Also tell it to keep the prompt under 250 characters. So in this one, I'm going to say tinkerer, goggles, hat, man, beard. Sounds good. Sounds like a steampunk guy, right? We should probably put steampunk in there too, huh? That way it knows. Let's see what it comes up with. A skilled tinkerer donning goggles and a steampunk-inspired hat, his hands busy with intricate machinery, his beard a testament to the wisdom and experience. Cool. Alright. We're going to do it on deliberate to see if it comes out as this style or not. I don't think it's really going to matter, but we'll give it a go anyway. And then we'll also do Dream Shaper. Both. And a diffusion. Change that to that. There we go. Very cool. Do you see a favorite? There we go. Good morning, Ismail. Glad to see you could join me. See, is that Photoshop on the cloud? Yes, it is. This is the Photoshop beta that's out there now, and I gotta say, I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm so used to the regular Photoshop. This thing has so many more powerful features. I absolutely love it. If you haven't messed with it yet, I highly suggest you do. Anyway, so we're going through and we're just kind of going. We're gonna do a. I wanted to create an image from base out of my head to something nice. So we just started with a workshop and moving on in. So I think we got a couple of tinkerers here. I'm not sure which one of these is going to work, but I'll show you here in Photoshop how amazing it is. Let's just take this guy here. His fingers are a little messed up, but that's okay. Let's creative upscaling. All right, let's see what we got here. Copy him out. Bring him in. And then just remove the background completely. Took a bit out, but that's okay. I think we can figure out how to work him in there. It's going to have him as a layer mask. If you just copy this, I'll show you. If you just copy him out like now, it'll just end up as a black silhouette in whatever it is you're looking for, right? So let's not do that, but instead right click and turn it into a smart object. Then when you copy and paste it out, it comes out perfect. And at that point, you don't need this anymore. You can just get rid of it. So yeah, we'll figure out how to fit him in here where it doesn't look so bad. Like that. And you're right, we could put gloves on him. I like the light coming off the way it is too. It looks good on him. Let's do some gloves on him. Just like that. Just highlight the area. Boom. And generative fill. What is work gloves? See what happens. All right, come on now. That works. It works quite a bit. Yeah, we could resize them. Let's see, transform, scale. Oop, not that. I need to get that merged down. And then now we'll resize him. And we'll have to add a little something something to his head there. So you know what? I'll just put him out here and finish his face. Like that. We got to do his head. And we'll just have that generate fill on its own. Yeah, I agree. This is cool. This is absolutely amazing to me. I mean, for a guy who's been working in Photoshop pretty much since it came out, uh, I'm just floored by the amount of time consuming stuff that's been completely taken away. All of this, I mean, it's hard to do a really good mask. I mean, it's a really difficult thing to do, and to make it all tie in. And this, it just does it perfectly. It's just absolutely amazing. So let's put that one back in. I like to get rid of whatever the other, whatever the other layer is, so it doesn't accidentally perceive that layer behind as something that it wants to add. I don't know if that's necessary, but I feel like, and it probably isn't necessary, but I just feel like that's the way to go. It gives me that self-assurance that I'm looking for, I suppose. So let's finish this one up here. Make sure he's got his hands all working correctly. There we go. Generate to fill that. Oop, get rid of you. There we go. I agree. It's a really nice depth of field. It's the only thing. I know that it's doing great, a great job, and I appreciate that it's doing it as fast as it is, but I wish it was faster. Yeah, in minutes. Yeah, exactly. Absolute minutes. I mean, I don't know what any of that stuff is. But again, it's so, it's good enough that this can be just erased out, you know? Let's mask that. Actually, yeah, I think that's probably the best one there. So we'll just merge that down and then just erase it out, I think you could even, if you wanted, remove the background. See if that does it. No, it's not finding any. But again, I mean, I'm so used to doing this that this doesn't oop, that's not what I wanted. This doesn't bother me at all. I can cut backgrounds out pretty quickly. Kind of like that there. Just like that. Bam, done. Let's get rid of you. All right. Turn you back on. I mean, it's incredible. Absolutely incredible. What else does he need? Yeah, exactly. Wouldn't that be amazing? We're probably not that far off, right? Yeah, that would be absolutely amazing. So yeah, I mean, what else could we add in here? Let's just say, let's just see if. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. I already have it open here. Just see see, trinkets or something. See, I don't know, gears. An array of gears. Yeah, that doesn't. If that doesn't scream steampunk, nothing does. Come on. Let's see what we get here. Hey, Jesse. Good to see you, bud. Yeah, that doesn't look quite like what we're looking for, does it? Let's try something different here. So instead, we will go back to deliberate. Let's do both Leonardo and none. See what we get. A pot of coffee on the table would be a good idea. That's a little too spacey. That might make a pretty cool wall hanger, wouldn't it? I don't know where we put it in the image, though. All right, let's see, a pot of coffee. A pot of coffee in a steampunk coffee maker. Cool. That looks like a steampunk coffee maker to me. Huh? How does it look to you guys? Let's upscale this thing and see what happens. And then we'll just get rid of the background. I like the little coffee beans on the table next to it, though. That's nice. Yeah, we're just having fun, you know, trying to show people exactly how this thing works, and see if you guys are as amazed by it as I am. It just floors me, especially if you're familiar with using Photoshop at all. It just blows me away how they've made this such a simple tool. I mean, it would have taken me to get rid of all this background just because I want this image. It would have taken me probably 20-30 minutes to just get all of this out of there, right? Now you just say remove background, and in seconds. I mean, now it's, yeah, that doesn't really look good, but you know, it's there. It works a lot for what I need it to work at. This one in particular didn't, because all the colors are pretty muted in the same tones, but otherwise, I've been very, very, very impressed with it. Let's see if we can get another one. Pot of coffee. Yeah, we're good. Deliberate. Let's do this in diffusion. Drop that down and generate it. It does look almost usable, huh? Yeah, I mean, look at this thing. This one's even more incredible. If that doesn't scream steampunk, I mean, that just the only thing it needs is a little pressure gauge coming off the edge over here. Well, let's upscale this one and see if we can't use it. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask. I'll answer anything that I have the knowledge on anyway. I'm still learning this tool as much as everybody else is. It's pretty early. Luckily, I've got some pretty decent contacts in the industry that have helped me out a little bit. That's always a bonus. So let's copy this one out. Bring it into Photoshop and see if this will make it any better if we remove the background on it. I still see issues where there's gonna, yeah, it's better. I can still get rid of all this stuff. Woo hoo hoo, not like that. Yeah. Oh, that's why. Sorry. Yeah. Convert to smart object. There you go. That's still not going to do it either. So I got to use the lasso. But anyway, to get the idea, go in here and cut all this stuff out. Make it look good. Or at least decent. We can always cover some stuff up. Oh, it's a smart object. That's right. Well, that's not going to work either. Huh. None of this is going to change out. So I wonder if we can do something through AI and tell it we want high contrast. Or no background. Maybe no background. No, Ishmael, I'm not. I do album covers for bands, kind of a spare, hobby thing. I also do logos, things like that for bands, T-shirts, yeah, that kind of stuff. As well as my real job, I work for HP, Hewlett Packard, the LaserJet division of printers. Yeah, that looks killer. See if this does any better with the... Still gonna have problems over here, I think. Maybe I can get those out first. I know this isn't perfect, guys. I'm trying to do everything as quick as I can because it's a live stream. I don't need all that stuff in the background there. Let's get rid of that. So basically I'm just trying to get as close to the edge here as I can to give a bit of a contrast. And then when I say remove the background, it won't touch anything that's inside of that area, like this. And I think that'll probably do it because all the rest looks like it's lit up pretty well. The contrast is bright enough. Alright, so let's just remove it and see what happens. Yeah, you can do spotlighting. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff you can do. All of those modifiers work really well. I mean, they work really well. I'm gonna get this little center piece out, if it will. There we go. All right, now we can merge this down to a smart object, copy it out completely, and put it into this one. Where are we going to put it? It's a little little out of place, eh? That looks all right there, though. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad there. Add a little highlighting, a little drop shadow. Cancel that. I don't want that. We'll just copy this one. We'll duplicate the layer. Bring that layer down underneath it. We will scale that layer down quite a bit. Actually, no. We're going to skew it down. Orb. All right, I'm done with this one. It's not what I'm looking for. Nope. Store, there we go. There we go. Basically just trying to flatten it down a little bit. Like that. Give it a little bit of perception. And then we'll go in and we'll change the color. Color overlay, black. Okay, and we'll adjust the opacity a bit. Just to give it a little shadow on the table there. Just to make it stand out a little more. What else are we looking at? Let's see. Let's see. Kelly, that's cool. I left full-time work in 2019. I'm working at learning some concept art skills, watching Aaron Sims videos. Okay. Creating creatures, and along comes AI, mind-blowing possibilities. I absolutely agree, and this is it's gonna change everything, man. Absolutely everything. I'm kind of worried about my job, to be honest with you. I've been working in that field for over 20 years, and pretty much since the start of laser jets. And I have a feeling we're going to be pushed out quite easily. Let's see. What else are we going to add? Like a strange dog-like creature. That's a good idea. Or a cat. How about a cat curled up on a table or on a chair? A Siamese cat curled up on an intricate stuffed chair, steampunk style. I guess intricate is spelled with an I, isn't it? I'll figure it out eventually. Siamese is with a capital S. And I believe that's going to be it. Yeah, we don't want a background. Let's see what that does. Okay. I think that's a Siamese. It's got dog-like features, except for the head. Unfortunately, I think the chair is the only thing steampunkified, but the chair is eating the cat. Let's try another one. Pretty cool looking cat, though. Do that. We'll bump these up. I got some to waste. We'll do 4. It's looking better. A little princess cat. Any of these? Should we try another couple? Let's drop this to deliberate, and we'll see what deliberate gives us. I said cat and my dog walks in. Yeah, I don't think any of these are going to work. I like that chair, though. Actually, that chair is pretty cool, too. Very cool. Okay, let's see what Dream Shaper gives us. Okay. Okay. That looks like a cat chair, doesn't it? I think we'll do this one. I don't really like the face there, but Photoshop can probably fix that. Let's do this one. We'll upscale and see what it does. All right, copy, paste it out. Okay, we'll remove the background. Kind of left the base of the light there, didn't it? Let's get rid of that too. There we go. Convert that to a smart object. Pull out a bit. And let's copy this in. Look, it burned a little section out of there and there. We'll get Photoshop to fix that. Yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to see her. Let's put her out front. Like that. Don't really get the steampunk back there. Pull her out a little bit more. Looks alright, huh? I'm digging it. So yeah, you can see the endless possibilities with this thing, and I'm just absolutely amazed and floored by everything that it can do. I mean, we were talking about how that it took that little section out right there, right here, where you can see when I move this around, you can see the background moving around in it. So let's have Photoshop fix it. Again, I like to get rid of anything that's going to be around it. And we'll just circle that little area and tell it to fix it. This is probably the most time-consuming part. Oh, because what? Because it's the cat's butt? Is that why? I didn't even type anything in there. That's funny. It realized it's a cat's butt, maybe, huh? What if I just do like that? Generate. Let's see if that fills up the space. Hi, Guala. It's good to see you. Thank you so much. Did it again. Today I did, what am I working on today? Oh, The Lost Book of Enki. It's about the Anunnaki and the story of the, not necessarily the creation, somewhat the creation, but the tinkering of humankind by, well, the Anunnaki. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. It's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, there we go. Let's it keeps coming up with this thing here, right? So I'm gonna have to patch it in. It looks like. What I usually do with that is I use the smudge tool, and I'll just smudge it in. This area is so small that it doesn't really matter. Drop down smudge that in a little bit, give it a little bit of shadow there. There we go. And now it's not even noticeable as far away as it is. Now if you zoom in on it, of course you're going to see it. Let's see if it can fix this face of this cat any. Such a strange nose design, and there's only 3 whiskers. There's nothing else over here. Well, I'm just going to yell about that too. This violates our terms of service. No cat faces allowed. Yeah, there it goes again. Violate you. I don't get it. But yet it gave me 2. So apparently it did something else that it didn't like, so it only gave me 2 options. And neither one of them are very good. Let's see what they look like from a distance. The red eyes are a little on the creepy side. That's probably the best one, huh? Alright, we'll use that one. Merge it down. Put glasses on the cat. Yeah, exactly, Jesse. So yeah, if you want, let's do a, since we kind of figured this one out. I showed you everything that it can do. Let's have some actual fun with AI. I've got a bunch of credits here we need to get rid of. So you guys I need 3 words from each of you. Just 3 random words. Throw them in chat. And we'll start having some fun with AI here. All right. What words are we going to use? Skull, mountain, and lightning. Sounds great. Let's see what we can get. Skull, mountain, lightning. Let's see what kind of creative prompt we can get. A towering mountain silhouette adorned with a lightning strike, with a hauntingly beautiful skull resting at its peak. Okay. We do want background in this one, so I got to get rid of that mod. There we go. We'll start with Dream Shaper, and then we'll do a deliberate, and then we'll do diffusion. Okay, I don't see any skulls. Yep, no skulls here. We kind of got a skull there-ish. Get rid of that. See, sometimes the order of the words that you use matters as well. Aha! Now we're getting somewhere. That's kind of a cool image, actually, with the lightning coming out of the ground as well as from behind. That's actually really cool. And that one's neat too, with the hollows going through. Both of these are really neat. I'm gonna upscale both of them, and I'll put them out on the Google Drive. So if anybody wants these, you can go out and download them. Both of those are really cool. I'm going to delete these. Alright, what else do we have there? Cactus, neon, and wolf. Okay. Here we go. A vibrant neon lit desert scene with a majestic wolf standing among cacti illuminated by the colorful glow. Very cool. What does that look like? So we'll do it in Leo. We'll do it in Deliberate. And we'll do it in Dream Shaper 6. Wow. How's that for some imagery? This one in particular, eh? Have you ever come across cactus that do that? Cut off a piece so that I can plant one in the backyard, because that is awesome. All right. Even better, huh? More colorful and vibrant. I don't understand the lines along the bottom of the wolf there, but very cool. Same here. Very cool. This looks like a Tron wolf, huh? Very neat. If you see any of these that you want, let me know and I'll put it out on the Google Drive so you can download it. Just let me know so I don't delete it by accident. This one's got like 12 legs, so I'm going to delete it. Yeah, that one's got 5. This one has an extra leg there too, it looks like. It's unfortunate. Yeah, see how it comes out too far up front there? It's alright though, that's still a good image. These are doing much better. That one's got 5. Peanut, wire, and heat. Cool. All right, peanut, wire, and heat. One thing you can also do is you can tell ChatGPT not just to give you one, you can tell it create 5 possible prompts or whatever, and it'll give you 5 different ones, and you can pick and choose which one you think sounds most promising. I'll get my words out eventually. It's Saturday. See, a close-up view of a wire being heated with a peanut placed on top, creating an intriguing and unusual combination. That is a very intriguing combination. A close-up view of a wire being heated with a peanut placed on top. Okay, here we go. Dream Shaper. Deliberate. Diffusion. Interesting. Very strange. I don't know what to I'm not sure what to gather from these. I mean, I don't, like they're burning peanuts. It's very weird. I did one the other day. I wanted to see what an amusement park made out of spaghetti would look like. It was quite strange. I'll show you here. Or I might have deleted them. I think I did delete them actually. Yeah. Yeah, I deleted them. And I can't show you any of that other stuff because that'll take away all the videos that I'm working on. All right. Those are all really weird, Jesse. I don't know what any of them are, man. All right, let's see. What else do we have here? Cyclopean Cathedral And chthonic. Yeah, all Lovecraftian words. Let's see what we got. I'll do that here. Create 5 visual prompts. And then we'll change the words here to Cyclopean, cathedral, and it was chthonic. All right. A massive Cyclopean cathedral rising from the depths of a chthonic underworld. Its ancient architecture evoking a sense of awe and mystery. Very cool. Let's see what that looks like. And we'll only do this in the Leo, because for some reason Leo is more. To me, it gives more of that sense of ominence and presence than the other ones. But you know that's personal opinion. It's just my favorite. Boom. Yeah. That's the, the single eye there for the Cyclopean. There. Very intricate, isn't it? Highly detailed. I don't know what's going on here. Unless we're in it. Look at this, the water down here. Very cool. Oh, that one had water in it too, didn't it? Oops, that's not what I wanted. Oh yeah, this is canvas. You can go in here and adjust and pick and choose. Ooh, I like this section, and edit it out. But I haven't. I've never really messed with it. Like I said, I don't do much adjustment for the videos that I give. So, or the videos I do. So, there's that one. Let's see what the other ones were. In the heart of a dark chthonic realm, a towering Cyclopean structure stands like a cathedral, its eerie glow illuminating the surrounding abyss. I'll grab the next one, have it working while the other one's going. Boom. Kind of the same, huh? Just adds a dude in the front. Very cool, though. So just very gothic looking, isn't it? A surreal scene unfolds within a Cyclopean cathedral as chthonic creatures gather beneath its arches, creating an otherworldly atmosphere. Let's see what the next one is. The entrance, blah, blah, blah. Perfect. Boom. Wow. Huh. All right, next one. The entrance to a colossal Cyclopean cathedral, adorned with intricate carvings and guarded by chthonic statues, beckons the curious traveler. What are the next 3 words? Oh, wow. That looks amazing. Wow. All right. A hauntingly beautiful Cyclopean cathedral emerges from the depths of the chthonic Rome, its towering spires reaching towards the ominous sky. Next three words, huh? Next three words. Ooh, look at these. Wow. Oh, another one that I did for the week is going to be Bram Stoker's Dracula. That one turned out pretty awesome with the images. All right, let's see what we get from the next three words. See, three words float in the air, each representing a different concept, as if guiding the viewer to uncover the next step. Now, the problem with AI is, well, there's a lot, but one major problem with AI is that it cannot spell yet. So it will post words or what it thinks are letters and words, but they won't be letters and words. Yeah, it was your suggestion, Ismail. Yeah, see what I mean? It tries, but it just doesn't quite get there. Let's see. A trail of three words forms a path leading into the distance, hinting at what lies ahead and inviting exploration. Ooh, that's a good one. Vampire Squid Castle. All right. I'm not seeing the words, but wow. Pretty beautiful. I'd walk that path, huh? Would you walk that path? Very cool. I think this one's my favorite. All right, let's see. Vibrant, floating letters spell out the next three words, bursting with energy and anticipation for what's to come. Yeah, this one's going to be a. This one's just going to be a blast of color. Yeah, that's right, Jesse. Yeah. Nothing decipherable. Materialize as sparkling stars in the night sky. And then the last one is balloons carrying the next three words, floating against a backdrop of clouds. Okay. Again, I'm not seeing words, but it's still cool looking. Make a great background. Or desktop wallpaper, something like that. It's really cool. I don't know what's growing on the side of this one, but it looks like it might fall out of the sky at any point. Side note, Dracula was published May. Oh, I didn't know that either. Very cool. Huh. Me and my luck, huh? Good job, Ishmael. All right. Do we have 3 more words? Around the corner? Is that what the next 3 words are? Yeah, he is having a bad day with that balloon, isn't he? All right, around the corner. I'm just going to leave it as that phrase, around the corner. A mysterious path winds through a forest, disappearing around the corner, inviting curiosity and adventure. Again, this would make a great backdrop, like what we were doing with the Tinkerer and the steampunk image. Look at that. It's beautiful. I love that one shine of light that comes down in the center there, just to highlight that little central area. When that'd be where we would put whatever our focal point is, right? If we decide to put a character in there, or a guy riding a horse, or whatever. And same here. Beautiful images. That looks like a slip, trip, and fall hazard. Yeah, it does ambiance very well. Very well. All right, what was the next one? Sunlight peeks through a narrow alley, casting a warm glow around the corner, promising hidden wonders. Around an alley. Huh, interesting. What do we get? Wow. Again, I mean, you could put anything in this and make it phenomenal. A good RPG image. I mean, you could have a warrior walking through, a fighter of some sort, a mage, anything. Even just a lady carrying fruit, or just absolutely beautiful images. I think they are called God rays. Or rays of light. Maybe rays of light would work. Okay, a colorful cityscape stretches into the distance with vibrant buildings just visible around the corner, enticing exploration. It doesn't like cityscape for whatever reason. I did memorable moments, Gola. If that makes sense. The things that you would remember from the book, I took those scenes and tried to duplicate those scenes. This just looks busy and frantic and like a place I would not want to live. Same with this. Yeah, all of these. It's pretty with that lake on the side there. Kind of reminds me of Chicago. Very cool. A shadowy figure stands at a dark street corner with intriguing secrets waiting to be discovered just around the corner. Ooh. This one sounds scary. A thief in the night. There we go. That's something that Diffusion likes to do. I think it's pretty much Leonardo across the board. It loves to show the backs of people, like they're walking away or standing against you, for whatever reason. It doesn't. Unless you tell it you want a full frontal, it will usually do it this way, which is fine. I mean, it gives a very creepy. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what you do, Ishmael. And you end up, you just have to make the prompt fit what it is that you're looking for, right? Yeah, it does pretty good. Yeah, exactly. You just keep adding the prompt until you get what it is that you're looking for, and then at that point, there it is. So yeah, this does give off a very ominous, creepy vibe, right? When it's just a back to you, very dark, empty alleyway like that. And you're right, very, very easy way to avoid the detail of the face. All right, a whimsical door adorned with vines and flowers beckons, hinting at a magical world that awaits just around the corner. We're going to need 3 more words. Huh? All right. What was that? What was that movie with the? It was a Jim Henson. Had David Bowie in it, and they were stuck. Oh, Labyrinth. Yeah, they were stuck in a labyrinth. And remember, they came across that door with all the vines, and it had the 2 door knockers on it. That had the one had the knockers in the ears, and the other one had the knockers in the mouth. Yeah, exactly. Labyrinth. That's what this reminds me of. Such a great movie. That's probably the best one here. Now, I think what Leonardo is really meant for are for game designers, to be able to go in and create custom characters and textures and things of that nature. So that's why this looks very like it would belong in a video game, But I love it, and I'm a big gamer myself. So, all right. So I saw 3 more here. Pterosaur, awesome. Mushroom and lake. We had on this Discord for Leonardo. They have challenges, a daily challenge every day, a weekly challenge, and a monthly challenge. And what it is that, they give you a theme that they want to see, and then everybody votes on it to whichever one is the best gets they post it on their Twitter feed or something. And this last one that they did yesterday was tree houses. It just had to be a tree house. And I'll show you here in a second when we finish this. Mushroom and lake, was it? Yeah, lake. The 5 that I ended up doing. We were only allowed 5 for the 5 each challenge to kind of keep the images down. I mean, on that Discord server, it's at 1.3 million members, something like that. So there's a lot of people. Let's see. A majestic pterosaur soars gracefully over a serene lake. its wings casting shadows on the tranquil waters, cool, while colorful mushrooms dot the surrounding landscape. This sounds like a place I want to be. Okay, let's see. Wow, those are the craziest looking pterosaurs I've ever seen. What the hell is that? It's like a pterosaur stork. Pterostork is what it is. Oh, man. All right, what else do we have here? Yeah, none of these are going to work for what we're looking for, huh? What the hell is that? Oh, that is just mind-bendingly awesome. If you think this is cool, there's some. Let me show you this real quick. There's some really neat models out here. Let's see if I can find this one. This guy does this amazing. No, it's like this sci-fi. No, micro worlds. No, it's like this sci-fi. Something you would see. Yeah, Rodney Matthews. This guy. I mean, these images are absolutely amazing. This would be something that I think would fit really well with this, right? Soars gracefully over a serene lake in and on an alien world. So it says the instance prompt to get this to work, it likes an alien world, right? So I just kind of type that in there, make that fit in your prompt. Let's see what it does. Yeah. It's got that very like 60s, late 60s, early 70s sci-fi feel to it, doesn't it? Very strange. But so cool at the same time. All right, Jesse, you take care, buddy. I'll see you soon. Yeah, so cool how it does it. I mean, just absolutely amazing. Um, so yeah, that's what that one looked like. Let's see what this. In a hidden corner of the forest, a giant mushroom stands beside a shimmering lake, where a pterosaur takes a moment to drink, creating a magical scene. So as you can, I always leave the same mods, as you can tell: cinematic lighting, ultra detailed, ultra realistic, and 8K rendering. Try and get as highly sharp and detailed an image as possible. Oh, why did I do that? I gotta paste something in there, don't I? I wonder what's gonna happen with that. Whoa! I don't even know what that is. Yeah, it does armor really well. That's a cool looking cat minx. What do they call them? Manx? Lynx? I can't remember what they call those. Caracals? It does armor really well. Here we go. All right. Hidden mushroom. I'm not really seeing a pterodactyl unless that's it there. It's a creepy looking thing. Tiny little lake too. Looks more like a puddle. That's a strange looking mushroom. Very cool. Just such strange stuff. I mean, the reflections in the water are fantastic. I don't know why it added another mushroom here. But again, all this stuff is fixable. You know, in Photoshop, you can just highlight that out and do the generative fill, and Photoshop pretty much takes care of that for you. All right, let's see what the next one is. Prehistoric pterosaur perches on a towering mushroom in front of a sparkling lake. At the Earth's core would be a cool one. I was thinking about doing, since I just did Jules Verne's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, also do Center to the Journey, or Center to the, you know what I mean, Journey to the Center of Earth. Just to see what that would be like. Wow, these things are just crazy ass creatures. I mean, it's like evolution went wrong. Yeah, just wrong. That one's eating itself. I don't understand that. Let's see what that at the Earth's core is, and I'm gonna call it a day. I'll spend some time with the wife, work in the garden. Let's see. You're very at the Earth's core. Group of explorers navigate through a labyrinth of glowing crystals, descending deeper into the mysterious depths beneath the surface. I'm gonna have to finish that, I think. Of the Earth. There we go. And the next one was Hidden Wonders Beneath. A vast underground cavern filled with vibrant flora and fauna awaits at the Earth's core, where rays of light, here we go with your rays of light, Ishmael, pierce through cracks above, illuminating the breathtaking scene. Again with the backs to us, right? Walking away, showing the exploration. I mean, it tells the story. You know? It's giving you the whole understanding that they're walking into a cave. Now, it's not telling you that they're going to the center of the Earth, but I've never seen any kind of passages like this before. Very cool looking. Still, yeah, still cool. That one's neat with the little flame coming up in the center there. All right, let's see. Oh, oops. What the next one were? Oh, look at this. How about that, huh? That's amazing. There's that rays of light coming down, illuminating everything. Very cool. I love these. Very strange little solar flare there. Awesome image. This one with the waterfall coming down, that's amazing. But it ends into nothing. If there was a lake down there. Very cool. Yeah, that was a good one. Man, those would make some really, really cool images to throw some other stuff on. See, the heart of the Earth, a colossal chamber, lies at the center of the planet. Lies at the center of the planet, pulsating with energy and casting an otherworldly glow on the surrounding rock formations. Cool. Sounds beautiful. Let's get the other one going too. Daring Adventurers. We'll read it when it's done. Okay. It's a bit of an oblong world. Yeah, I agree, Gola, it does. But really in this, more so in diffusion and creative. If you go to some of these other ones, they're a lot more colorful, a lot more upbeat. That's a cool image. And I can show you here when we get, let's get through this one and I'll show you. I'll use these same images. Here we go again with the backs. I don't know what that dude is, but holy hell, he's big. Wow. What are you? Very cool. So yeah, we'll use this same prompt here. Daring adventurers make their way through a treacherous underground landscape, uncovering ancient civilizations and extraordinary creatures at the Earth's core. So we know how dark and that kind of thing it's supposed to be, right? Well, let's change this and we'll go to Dream Shaper. I want Dream Shaper 6, not 5. So we'll go here. Platform model, Dream Shaper 6. Generate with this model. And let's see what it looks like in Dream Shaper. See if it's any more colorful. If it's less foreboding. There you go. A little more colorful. Kind of reminds me of Dune or Mars. But no less foreboding. That thing's just creepy. But they have other ones. I don't know if you've seen Little Heroes yet. I don't think it'll do Little Heroes here, but it creates these little cartoon Pixar guys. I doubt it'll do it here. Like Little Wonder Woman. Yeah, like little cartoon dudes. And again, it's trying to do words that it just can't. Has no idea. That's a good image there. You can go down there and go fishing. Alright, last one here. Subterranean world reveals its wonders with shimmering geodes, flowing lava rivers, and surreal rock formations as explorers venture deeper into the Earth's core. We don't want Little Heroes. Yeah, probably so, Ishmael. It could be that whole, what do they call it? An aura? Maybe it's something to do with that. Particular godlike being gives off an aura of amazement, or maybe the gold shining because they were always wearing gold. Maybe something like that. I don't know what's going on here. This was creative. Very strange. It's like it got stuck, huh? What an odd image. Oh, that's because I'm creative and not diffusion. Sorry. Yeah, like Halo. And there we have it. That would pretty much be what I would think the center of the Earth would look like. Lots and lots of flames and lava and smoke. I love how it does these really weird rock formations too. Just a very, very cool looking image. Yeah, so there we go. Very psychedelic. Yeah, really cool. I hope you guys learned something. I hope I was able to explain my methods a little better, and give you guys an idea how it is that I'm going about getting these images and making things appear the way they have. I sure have been enjoying it. I think these are my favorite that we did today. Just beautiful. Anyway, you guys have a great rest of your Saturdays. And make sure you stay tuned and pay attention to the 5 that I'll have up this week. Let me see if I can give you a list of what that is here. A little sneak peek. Let's see. The Anunnaki will be Monday. Mahabharata on Tuesday. Greek mythology Thursday. Wait, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday will be Bram Stoker's Dracula. And then Bulldozer. I haven't done Bulldozer yet. By Laird Barron. But that will be coming Friday, it looks like. But yeah, you guys have a great Saturday. Have a great rest of your day. And cool. Enjoy the Lord of the Rings videos, Gala. You guys take care. Have a great one. Bye.